Hey, this is Dawn Kryptonium. Today I'm coming to you to give you a little bit of the update on the current Stargaze situation. So I'm going to show you what's new on the Stargaze, some of the collection, and of course, I want to address some of the token price because the token doesn't pump. So we are going to discuss about this. I'm going to share some of my own opinions. Why is that? And remember, before we start, you must absolutely smash the like button. Like it. Do whatever you want as long as the thumbs shows up. So let's start with what is new on the Stargaze, what's going on. The bad kits keep holding floor very well. I think it's holding very well because recent events in Europe, a lot of developers that actually come to Cosmos, they acquire BatKit, that the floor price is now at $600, which I think bring a lot of trading volume to the Stars token itself. But we have some of the new collections, it's difficult to cover all of the collections because it's becoming a lot. So when I cover, of course, I will be probably focusing on the collections that I was personally involved maybe. So last week we had the release of the Rage Quit, and Rage Quit Lilliputs and Pocket Bisu were brought via the certain initiative. So I'm going to share it with you. I think around 6 months ago, not sure you remember, I ran the contest for the artist to onboard the NFT. It was funded with $5,000 from Jake Harnell, who was initially also part of the Stargaze. Of course, you know the story of the Fallout, right? So the Pocket Bisu was brought, but after that I had idea to run the program that is could help maybe with more of the people, and as the result was the Lilliput Wonders and Rage Quit, so there was this little initiative I have taken with financial support to bring those artists, and I do really like this collection. So I think it was a rather good initiative. It's probably one of the most complicated collections that you can see on the Stargaze in regards of the threats. Like, you can see how many of them is that, because how difficult it is to compose all of these little elements that this collection has. We ended up with a lot, which is pretty cool, but it's also like, very complicated collections. Personally, what I really like, it's brought by the young people. We do miss young people, and because there is a lot of little cute females, and for someone like me, there is nothing better online that pretend being a cute little girl online. I really like this type of the hair. So that's from the new ones. Obviously, we have the new collections that are coming this week as well. But cannot forget, there is also another things. The live auctions arrived to the Stargaze. So you can see people can put the NFT for the live auction. So for example, we can see these 2 bad kits are auctioned now, okay? This auction ends in 3 hours, 56 minutes, and the current bid is 44,000. I might look at this, I might come back in 3 hours and 50 minutes, you will not see that, and if the bid will be below the minimum offer, it absolutely makes sense to buy it. Well, maybe not, like top offer is 52,000, right? So if I can get this bad kit for 50,000 and I can release it for 55, I should be able to sell. Remember, there is 7% fees, 5% towards the creator and 2%. So I wonder if it's gonna go up. It's probably gonna go up. So this is like just kind of thinking, if it not go up, it could make the easy trade for extra $50 or whatever. But let's discuss a little bit about Stargaze token, and future of Stargaze, because surely this is the best platform when it comes to user experience and when it comes to NFTs in Cosmos. There is no other place, okay? That's pretty clear. So you would ask why the Stargaze tokens is keep underperforming and I want to break down these reasons for you. So we get the stars token, and it's around 1 cent, and it's stays in this range, even sliding down. But I think it's kind of bouncing, but slowly sliding down. You can see the volume is somewhere between like 40,000 to 100,000 in this period. So I must tell you, stars token is the money of the marketplace. You can see the market cap of the stars token is roughly $15 million, okay? The artists who launch collections on the Stargaze, they make the money in Stargaze. So when the artists make 5,000 from selling out the collection, they proceed to sell stars tokens, right? So the buyers buy stars token to buy the NFT. Many of them actually have the stars token because it might come from the inflation. So the buying pressure before buying the collection is quite likely less than the selling pressure after the collection sells out. Obviously, add on top of this royalties. So I'm going to go to info.stargaze. But for example, when it comes to bad kids make I think quite good money. So let's see in analytics for the last month, right? So if you come to the bad kids, it's bad kids, big kids, and others. 15 million stars. So 160,000 is the volume here. So just in the royalties, that would make around $8,000. That's quite likely being sold on the market, because that's the artist money. So obviously that's dominated here. But if we add up, maybe it's 15,000, maybe it's 20,000 of the total sell pressure. But on top of that, there will be sell pressure from the launching collections, because that is the money. And as I told you before, the sell pressure is slightly more from the buy pressure. So you rely on the people who buy the stars token because they see future value in the stars token. It's working really great if you have market cap that is high. But if the market slides down, the volatility of the asset will increase. So if the bad kids would go to 100,000 stars, but the price would halve, volatility of the stars price would be higher, despite the price of the bad kid, and revenues generated from their bad kid would be the same, right? So there is obviously solutions, and I'm sure those solutions are thought of by the Stargaze team. My take would be, as you have small market cap, this is problem. The currency is not really good, and you don't have this problem, for example, on Ethereum, because Ethereum is so large. When people sell collection, it doesn't touch the price. Like, it has zero effect on the price, right? So I was thinking, is it good solution if you have a different asset? And I'm not fan of the stable coins, because from the experience, it didn't seem the stable coins were really interesting for people to trade NFTs. This experiment was on Canto. People didn't trade NFTs in the node. They were actually trading in the Canto, despite Canto feeling like, oh, we would like node to be used. But if you would have Stargaze listing collections in the atoms, it would have, it wouldn't dump or push up the price of the stars, and also it wouldn't touch the atom price because the selling pressure from the artist would be so low. What would it bring? Because remember, the Stargaze has 2% fee on the market price, and this atom would be distributed in the form of real yield to the stakers, and also atom would go to the treasury. So of course, that would be one solution, and the real yield is now, but the real yield is distributed in stars token because everything is stars token. And in fact, Stargaze has one of the highest real yields in the Cosmos ecosystem. The projects that have the real yield is obviously Kujira, is the Stargaze, and Osmosis also generates some via the fees, but comparison to Osmosis market cap, this real yield is not very high. So this is the update on the Stargaze. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're buying any new collections. And with that, Don Kryptonium's out. Till the next time.